No, dude. The car jumped on that curb. Oh, it jumped on the curb. We had so much speed going through there, dude. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another daily build video. This time we're checking out this T50S, and this thing is an absolute monster of a car. It's probably the only car that can compete and beat the CAMARO SS. I just don't think there are very many cars out there left that we haven't tested that have the speed and the pace of this T50S, one of them obviously being the CAMARO. The test times on this are just outrageous. It's the fastest car by a lot in terms of my test course, which is staying ahead. Now, a little bit of a disclaimer on staying ahead. Staying ahead really doesn't test the gutter ability of the cars. It also doesn't test sort of that low speed acceleration. It's much more testing the high speed turn ability of these cars. Can this car stick those high speed turns? That's what I'm testing on that course. That's usually the type of thing that you're experiencing in the racing category, but you do have to consider gutters and acceleration as well. So that being said, let's take a look at the times. I want to show you what this thing does in terms of its testing. A 235.807, which is my first ever 235 on the racing category for staying ahead. It beats the CAMARO by a second, almost 2 full seconds. So that's crazy, crazy fast. And because it beat the CAMARO by that much, I actually went back and took the CAMARO and retested it to try to lower my time. If you remember on some of my previous videos, the CAMARO actually had a 238. I was able to lower the time a little bit, but not enough to keep up with this T50. This T50 is crazy, crazy good. Now, in a grand race scenario, there is one thing. There's a little difference between the CAMARO and the T50S, and that is that the T50S tends to bump up and get a little bit of air in the front of the car. And it's something that's almost unavoidable. It happens a lot when you're entering gutters. If you hit the gutter really hard, the car will bump up. It happens a lot on curves as well. And I tried to soften the front end with the rebound, but it really it's just unavoidable. I've played around with that slider a lot, and it just feels like the car just naturally wants to jump up anytime you hit little bumps, and that causes you to lose your steering for a certain amount of time, and that causes mistakes. So that type of stuff is detrimental to your racing, and the CAMARO tends to not do that. The CAMARO is a heavier car. It tends to stick to the ground. It's just planted, and you can throw that thing into gutters and not have any issues. So those are the two differences. I think maybe the T50S is a little bit faster than the CAMARO, but the CAMARO has the ability to keep the same pace because of its ability to stay planted, and this one's a little bit more wild. But I guess if you can tame this car, it's probably the fastest in class, but I don't know, man. It's close. It's very, very close. I don't really want to crown a champion at this point, but I will say this is the one car so far that has the ability to dethrone the CAMARO. I think it's just going to take a little more time in the testing and more playtime with the community and sort of what the consensus is among the fastest players in the game. So that being said, let's take a look at the pro settings I've got for you, and then we'll go for a grand race. All right, starting with the brake balance, we're at 40%. And if we move down into the suspension, I'm at +2 on front and rear, +4 on the compression, front and rear, -3 rebound, front and rear, and then the anti-roll bars are at +10 on both, and the camber is at -0.14 for the front, -0.17 for the rear. All right, let's go out for a grand race. All right, here we go. We got the F40, the Tacoma, and then we will be in the T50S. Hopefully we're in a good position, man. I really don't want to be mid-pack when we hit that T50S. We've had a few really tough grand races the last few videos, so let's see what we can do here. I have a feeling we may have picked the wrong car for this Street 2 section. Let's see what happens. Oh man, we got the shortcut on the right here. Let's try to stay right. See what happens. We can get through here. Oh, I hit the rocks. That was not as planned, bro. Let's see if we can stay on the road while everybody else is falling off of it. We're not gonna panic. We're just gonna stay calm, dude. That guy needs... Okay, knew that was happening. See him losing traction right away. Oh, I tried slowing down, but I did not do it soon enough. All right. We got out of that jam. Yeah, the F40 just hugs those gutters, dude. Absolutely hugs them. Perfect. Come on, dude. You missed the gutter. You missed the gutter. And you want to push me into the wall because you missed it. He's like, I missed the gutter. I'm trying to get back into it. To be fair, he probably didn't even know I was there. I'm sorry for yelling at you, dude. All right, we got to try to catch up to Bob here. See if we can do it in the rally raid section. Tap the NOS a little bit. See if this Tacoma can do some work here. Can't see what he's in. Looks maybe like a Z4, some sort of car. Yeah, I think it's a Z4. Just take... Oh, no! We bumped! The car just jumped straight up, dude. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Alright, here we go. Oh, we got a resetter. We got a resetter! Sean GEF. That's a no-no in the community now, dude. Resetting is not something that people like. But I see you, bro. Let's see if we can catch up. I don't know if we can, man. This is gonna be a tough one. I didn't have the best pace going through there, to be honest with you guys. I feel like I made some mistakes on those hairpins. Let's see if we can survive this. Oh, Sean's got a wall. I see that, Sean. It's all right. Gives us a chance to slipstream. That one we went extra wide. Let's go Tacoma. We need to catch Bob. All right, this is a trick that I learned from Mr. Simji, but it's better to go up this wall. You get a nice little bank there. Come down with some speed. Sean obviously knows the tricks. Seems like that Z4 is doing better than I can do in the Tacoma right now. We'll see what happens when we get into the final stage, which is the racing category. Hopefully I can pick up some slipstream. That would be preferred. Maybe these guys will have poor transitions here. I can, you know, pick up a little bit of slip, dude. All right, T50S. Let's see what we can do. Let's just try not to make too many mistakes. Keep the speed up. It's going to be a fast section here. Looks like we're going through the city. Sean's got some speed. He's trying to catch Bob right now. All right. Some poles. Those are not optimal, dude. We're going to blast it. No, dude, the car jumped on that curb. Oh, it jumped on the curb. We had so much speed going through there, dude. That's exactly what I was talking about with the front end. Oh, I knew that was going to be an issue. It's one of the reasons why I prefer the Camaro at this point. I think this T50S is good, but man, that's just so annoying. If you make like a small, like I made, that was honestly, it was my mistake for taking, for taking the line that I did. And man, the car's just very unforgiving. Like you really have to be careful with the lines. Otherwise you're definitely in danger of making mistakes, which is exactly what I just did. Yeah, my race is basically over now. So GG's to these guys. I'll do what I can here at the end, but GG's to Bob and Sean. Mr. Sean, GEF, double resetter. I'm just kidding, Sean. I've used my fair share of resets. It's all good, dude. It is all good. Anyway, what a dude, just a little bit of frustration from me on this one. I just can't stand the fact that the car jumped like that on that one curb. It ruined any chance I had of catching up to Sean. Now, obviously Bob was out in front. I don't know if I was going to be able to catch him anyways, but yeah, that's what happens, man. This is part of using this car. Now, the Camaro obviously does jump on curbs as well, but I don't know if the situation would have been different had I been in the Camaro. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. So anyways, I take it for what it is, man. The grand race is the grand race, and there's all kinds of unpredictable things. I got a little caught up in the beginning there, couldn't get close, and then I feel like I lost a little bit of time for sure in the rally raid section, both to Bob and Sean. Sean with the reset was able to get in front, and then I couldn't stay with him on some of those turns. So that could be a skill time of things. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I feel like I'm rambling at this point. Enjoy the T50S. It is an amazing car. It has really, really good speed, but one little problem there, and cost me a chance at second place. So thank you guys very much for watching. I will catch you on the next one. Trigger out.